Come on, girls.
Lot of girls are abused from the age of 3. They were raped. They never told anyone. So this thing, it's haunting them until they are grown ups.
This area here, Dobsonville, is part of Soweto. People who are staying here now are grannies. The kids have moved to town. They make children there who are looked after by the grannies. So it's sort of a disadvantaged place for the reason that grannies are not working. They live on, grants, government grants for about 120 rand a month, and that's not enough per child. There is a scheme which was started by the former state president of this country, Nelson Mandela, for the children who cannot afford to have a meal per day. They get soft porridge, some will get bread and juice or milk. But at least they've got something in their stomach.
Once upon a time, long ago, in Mexico, there was a girl called Maria. She
It's a difference kana mo sekolong ka mosebetsi o re o etsang a utlwisisa. Most of the principals so far, especially Dr. Mary, they are very happy with what we do. A lot of parents, they are not open with their children, especially with sex. They see as a dirty thing or whatever. But when you are open to your child, you make your child to be your friend too. And when something is happening to her outside, or somebody is molesting her or abusing her, she will come running to you and tell you, Mom, this is what is happening to me. Somebody is doing this to me. And you manage to take care of that problem.
Okay, what are the verbs then? What are the verbs? Choo-choo? Looked?
Teachers don't know what is happening to the kids. They just come there and teach. At home, the parents don't know why the kids is behaving like this. So as trauma counselors, we stand as mediators for the child and for the parents and for the teacher. We are here as counselors to say, come out, speak out and tell us what you are going through. Ne? What do you know about abuse? Hey, talk. Let us communicate. We can be friends.
Just be free and open.
But
ask questions about sexual abuse. Maybe you have been abused, or you know someone who has been abused sexually.
Yes, Papa.
If the father, so abuse and so realize you come over. Kumkana naki ataki to report tomorrow.
What kind of abuse does your father do? Physical abuse?
Yes.
Okay, you come and report such cases to us, and then we write a call note to your father, and then we call him to the police station. Because sometimes you realize that that father is so abusive because of what? He's got a problem himself. So he also need help. Yes, Mama.
Africa, ebe a re tlobola, ebe a sa go etse next, but o go opposite.
She's asking if there was, if somebody calls her and say, take off your clothes, and he doesn't even rape you, but he just looks at you, at her body. He's asking if it's abuse. Yes.
The right to be respected, the right to have a privacy, the right to have protected yourself.
Yes, no.
If Palma how we kill labor, and if
Malone.
if o tlo tsa mama how o tlo shop,
The uncle has raped her, and when she tells her mom, and mom said, I'm gonna beat you up. So she's got the right to come to the police station and open the case for that. And then we'll call the uncle.
If you are raped, tell us or tell one of the police officers. You will be taken to the hospital for HIV test and prevention. You will die of AIDS, guys. So stop. Stop being quiet.
If there's somebody in the class who wants to talk to us about sensitive issues, we can get into another class and talk. Okay? We have finished now with the class. We're a very good class and very, cooperative class. Can you clap your hands, clap hands like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then shine. Do it for me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then shine.
No, ke maloma ka sekela tshwana. Nna ka ta gore a le kontlo. A shapa mama ka cause mama ka na ka ta tlina so na re ha
Ale harasa.
ya bona mama ka ba tla tlina something hona le dust.
Ka mo ke o dilo ka mogara jarata kereke.
Okay. Ke re tsama re lo ka skafting ko. Di chotsa ka di ko. So. Ai ko sa botlo. Ma ano ba ka tlilo. Ona lo ga khona go tse ke ska sa mo go ba because ha ba ka tšhelete khona ka ene tšhelete khona se di.
Okay. Go ba right o. Ya, mama Rebecca wa go rata go ngwana ke. Ya magela. It's okay, gonna. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Nana. Yeah. Okay. So, children like this, we go to their homes and monitor the situation. If it's getting out of hand, we take them and put them in the place of safety.
Mamuka atsamaya go no setse nna le ngwana go gae le bana ba bang ba nna go mo le ene ngwana o ba le emergency.
She was sexually harassed from the age of 9, and she was raped. Yeah, she was raped and she never told anyone. And then her mom is very strict. She stays with abusive parents. They are drinking and they come back late. Her stepfather abused her every time, and then he pays her 5 rand every time not to say anything. She mustn't say anything. If she can say anything, he's going to kill him. And she's not even open to her mom. She can't even talk to a teacher. She doesn't know whom to talk to. She has this anger towards all men. So even if the right man comes to her to help her, she thinks all men are like that. Sometimes you wish she can.
She thought about suicide or things like that?
Yeah, sometimes she feels as if she can disappear from this earth or run away and go and stay in the streets because of nobody's, taking care of her emotions and all that. She's very traumatized, she's bitter, she's angry.
Excuse me. I don't even have a tissue, no? For counseling, like I'm saying, for counseling. Yeah, she'll be fine.
Everybody must work hand in hand to have one common goal, to better our children for the future, to bring back Ubuntu, the spirit of Ubuntu. It's a Zulu word. You become better because of other person. It's like you cannot be an island and work alone.
The main thing is this: I've got passion for kids. I was just worried about, from, where we come from, the old government, which was oppressive, to a liberal government, of which is not sort of giving it all. Was liberated, but you still have to do something for your own self. Do you follow what I'm trying to say? Then I said, but how can I keep these children out of abuse? How can I make them happy? I thought of having activities. Initially, I thought of a marching band, the marching band, with the drum majors walking around and so on. And unfortunately, I did not know how to train the children in marching band. Then I cut that, then I made a smaller band, which is today is called the Soweto My Kids. I organized 2 ladies to come and teach them some dancing. The brass, I had to get a professional because they have to teach them how to blow and how to play the notes. So that person taught them for 3 months. Then from there, they become on their own. And that's what I want them to be independent at the end. In life, you have to do a thing for your own self. Don't wait for somebody to do it for you. Because at least, the children have got their rights. They must not be abused because they don't have the strength or power to fight back.